While you're there, we'll just start the next question with you. Same one we've asked in the other races. Decisions made that in order to balance the budget, we have to cut spending by 5%, including commissioner's budget. What would you cut in the Precinct 4 budget?
You know, I've heard several answers to that, and some of them said that they would cut their salary. That won't cut the 5% out of the budget. The commissioner's budget for Precinct 4 is close to $600,000. 5% of that is $30,000. So if the commissioner cut his salary 5%, he'd only be cutting $2,000 off of his budget. So what I would say is, you need to cut your salary. There's no doubt about that. But I think some of the travel could be cut back, where they're traveling to Austin and different places, and I think some of that stuff, some of the further education, continuing education, if they have to do, could be done online, and not go to the expense of going down and spending a weekend or a week, or whatever they spend, and it costs money. Let's face it, it costs a lot of money to stay in the motels and go and do those things.
That's something that with owning your own business, as Leroy was talking there, it's something that you've got to look at daily as far as cutting the budget. I mean, it's not just a salary cut. I mean, there's many other ways that you've got to look at. Salary is just one of the aspects. You've got other things. I know when we were working on school budget at Chapel Hill, there was a lot of areas that we have to look at in order to downsize or whatever it might be. I, like some of the rest of them, I don't like to see anybody lose their job, and I have been in that position before, and it's not fun. But I mean, when things happen that are happening today, you've got to look at every aspect of it to know what to do.
Would you reject a tax rate increase in order to balance the budget? Yes.
Would I reject a tax increase?
Yes.
Yes, we don't need to increase taxes. We need to cut spending.
Jim?
That tax increases are not fun. I have been in on some of them when we were on the school board. It's not fun. That was during the time that the Robin Hood funding was going through, and the state would come in and they would tell us every year what we had to have our tax rate at, and that was during the time that I was president of the board. And I told the folks down at one of our meetings, I said, folks, this is not this board's decision to do this. We're doing this because the state is mandating us to do this. That's the only way that I would see a tax increase is in, you know, in a situation like that, where you had to keep receiving your funds, and that's what we were doing at that time. They told us our tax rate had to be at a certain rate, or we would lose all of our state funding. And it was either that or shut the school down, one of the two. And that's the reason that we had to do it then. But no, I would not raise taxes to balance the budget.
Thank you. Okay, summary, and we'll begin with Leroy. 2 minutes to wrap up.
I can probably do it in less. I think with my business experience that I can do the job of the county commissioner to help the Titus County government. I would like to keep taxes low. I'd like to work to improve our county roads, and they as Thomas said, they're pretty good roads, but they can stand some improvement. In a lot of places, the road is the ditch. When it rains, water runs down the road, and there needs to be some improvement done. I would work with the volunteer fire department to improve the fire departments. You know, we keep electing the same people expecting a different result. And it's not going to happen. We see that in Washington, and we can see it in our counties. I think when people stay in office too long, they get deaf. They can't hear what the people are saying. I don't know whether they can't hear or they don't want to hear. But we can't keep on doing the same old. We've got to make some changes, and we've got to make them now. Not as much here in the county as we do state and federal, but we have got to make some changes, and that's why I'm running for county commissioner. I appreciate your vote.
There's been a lot of talk about the volunteer fire departments. I am a member of the North Texas Volunteer Fire Department, have been a member since its beginning. I was elected assistant chief when we started the department out there. Our department has grown tremendously through the help of the commissioners. They have helped us tremendously with getting more equipment and whatnot. But that's something that we need to continue to do. Sugar Hill has been able to drop their tax rate, or their insurance rates because of that, and that's something that we're working on out in our area right now, and that's something that I would continue to work with. We do have some concerns with some of the roads in our precinct. Some of them are in good shape, some of them are not, but we do have a few concerns with them, and I didn't mention this a while ago, but I have been around equipment all my life. I know my dad he worked for the county in Morris County, and I've been around equipment all my life, know what there is to building roads and all of that, and I just look forward to serving you as the people of Titus County as your next commissioner of Precinct 4. I appreciate your vote. Thank you.
Thank you.